Good morning to you. The football Cats had the electric environment Saturday night to play in 62,000+ on their side, but they could not get their 6th win of the season, and now they will go down to Knoxville to play the Tennessee Volunteers, a place where they will be the ones with the 100,000+ against them. As tough as it sounds, Kentucky must get re-energized if they have a chance to beat the Vols in Neyland Stadium. High noon kick time, by the way. Stoops said yesterday he is not concerned with his team's focus or energy. Stoops himself had about a pot of coffee before the presser yesterday.
I'm not. I'm jacked up and ready to go. I really am. You know, I'm not going to lie. It's a hard locker room after that game. You know, of course it is. And it's not an easy Sunday. That's it. 24 hours, man. Let's move on. I'm juiced up and ready to go. About my 4th cup of coffee.
All right, safe to say Stoops might not get much sleep this week. The Vols are coming off a win over Tennessee Tech, and it was a blowout rout over Tech at home Saturday. UT head coach Butch Jones has had to deal with a lot of chaos down there in Knoxville, kicking a player off the team, dealing with a major transfer, Jalen Hurd, and losing games like at South Carolina. That was a head scratcher. He thinks the Cats present several different challenges, though, for his team going into this one.
Everyone talks about the Wildcat offense, and they do a great job with that. And it's just a sense of physicality with which they play with. And then defensively, they have big corners out on the perimeter. They can man you up. Very, very strong defensive line that holds its gaps and very, very sound, but more blitz-oriented. They're going to pressure. They're going to play what we call bear front. They're going to play cover one, and they're going to force us to beat them.
All right, the SEC Network will have the game Saturday. Kickoff is early. As I mentioned, a noon kick time down there in Knoxville. The Volunteers averaged 32 points per game, and Vegas opened it up as a 10-point favorite for the Vols. Well, episode 11 of Chalk Talk later this morning. This week, Carly Bell and Freddie Maggard sit down and discuss the positive takeaways from the game against Georgia for the Cats. Bulldogs won on a last-second field goal, so Kentucky not yet bowl eligible. Freddie also looks ahead to the Tennessee game this weekend to see if the UK has a real shot at beating the Vols. But first, the 2 big mistakes the Cats made against the Dogs.
The one to Jeff Badet, the pass was perfectly thrown, could have been a touchdown, was batted into the arms of a Georgia defender. Jeff Badet's made a lot of good football plays. That's unfortunate, and it's highly unfortunate because that could have led to a touchdown. Garrett Johnson's fumble, Garrett was giving effort, tried to extend to the first down. Georgia punches the ball out. Football happens, but the penalties and turnovers happened at very untimely moments for Kentucky, and that's what cost them the football game.
And again, we'll have the full segment a little bit later, or you can check on WYMT.com. Round ball previews are here, and the Jackson City boys are up first. The Tigers started the year 4-14 last season, but finished winning 10 of their last 12, including the 55th District Championship you're seeing right here. However, it was a first-round exit at the 14th Region Tournament against June Buchanan. Now, Jackson City has a new head coach in Corey Hoskins. Of course, he was an assistant coach on John Noble's team at Buckhorn. And, of course, the Wildcats won the 14th Region Championship last year.
I feel like I'm fortunate to take over a team. You know, most young coaches, they step into something like this, they kind of in a rebuilding stage. I've got 4 players back, played quite a bit on team, won the district championship, got to the regional tournament last year. I feel like I'm in pretty good shape for a 23-year-old coach.
I don't think we got much respect anyways. This year, last year we lost 3 of our 4 main scorers. So this year a lot of people are probably going to respect us a lot less than what we got last year. So I think that it's going to be important for us to come out and show people what we're going to be like this year and how we're going to play and who we really are.
We'd like to win region, definitely. It won't be easy though. We'll have to bust our hind end, give it everything we got.
Coaching styles, a lot of different plays we have to learn. Everything's pretty much new.
Probably just come out with a good start. We have a very hard schedule. First couple games: Hazard, Letcher, Leslie. And I mean, it'd be a good couple wins if we can beat them, and that'll get us up there with them. Some of the best teams in the region out there.
All right, next half hour, you will hear from the Jackson City girls. First round of the high school football playoffs in the books, and that means, of course, we have our first playoff batch of UPike top play contenders. Week 11, here we go. First nominee, Somerset at Prestonsburg Mason Reese. What up, Josh Cornett? Oh, yeah, I got it. 30-yard touchdown there. Briar Jumpers move on. Contender number 2, Wes Carter looks to pass, but Stone Harris. there to pick it off for Pike Central. Now, usually he catches balls on the offensive side. This is a defensive play. That's a 99-yard pick six. Now to Southwestern. This is where I was at Friday night at the reservation. They didn't throw much because they couldn't get it going, but Patrick Edwards had it going. There's a 40-yard score. Warriors shut out Letcher Central. Fourth nominee, Johnson Central. The freshman quarterback, Riley Priest, to the senior wide receiver, Jordan Blanton. JC rolls. How about Bell County? We go back to the ground for contender 5, Jordan Wombles. He go. Then we got a heck of a play here at Hazard by Hazard's Jason Johnson. Boing, boing, boing. Get off me, bruh. You got the touchdown. Bulldogs advanced to round 2. A 5-touchdown night, though, for Pineville's Tucker Willem. Now, he is the quarterback for the Mountain Lions, of course, but he was just running everywhere. He scored all 5 of his touchdowns on the ground. We show you 3 of them right here. 7 UPike top play contenders to choose from, so go vote on WIMT.com. And of course, as always, we'll count down the top 5 Thursday at 6. That's a first look at sports this morning. Enjoy your morning.